Today is a First Alert Weather Day. Here is WMBF First Alert Chief Meteorologist Jamie Arnold.
And that First Alert Weather Day in place, not because we're expecting a major winter storm. We're not shutting things down for a couple of days, but anytime you've got that risk of freezing rain, you definitely want to give it some extra attention. And that exactly is what this First Alert Weather Day is about. Those potential impacts from freezing rain. Just about all of us still safely above freezing now, but these temperatures slowly starting to drop, still into the low 40s across most of Horry County. But notice, getting up here in the PD, we're down to 35 in Dillon, 34 in Bennettsville, and check out Laurinburg, now down to 32 degrees with moisture moving in. That's likely going to start some freezing drizzle and freezing rain, maybe a little sleet mixed in. We're going to watch those colder temperatures slowly sink south as we head through the rest of the day today and into the night tonight. Now, the worst of this winter storm is going to be across North Carolina, especially from Greenville and points east. Areas up here around Elizabeth City getting a lot of snow, down towards Greenville, North Carolina getting a lot of ice. Places like Jacksonville going to be dealing with an ice storm by the time all is said and done. But notice in that snowfall forecast, no accumulating snow for us, just not in the cards this time. But yeah, Greenville 2 to 4 with plenty of ice, 3 to 6 inches for Rocky Mountain up there along the border, the northern Outer Banks, 6 to 10, maybe locally a foot of snow in and around Elizabeth City. For us, though, kind of on the tail end of this system, it is that ice potential that we're going to continue to watch for, especially as we head into later this evening and especially the further inland you are. That does include places like Robeson County, Scotland, Marlborough, and Dillon counties. Seeing those temperatures coming down now, and I think within the next hour or two, most spots going to be right at that freezing mark, and with light moisture and light rain moving in, we'll start to see some of that freezing rain. Thankfully, accumulation-wise, looking at 1/10 to 2/10 of an inch of ice. That's going to keep us below that 1/4 inch threshold. That's when you start to break limbs and get power outages. That's going to be happening just north of that area. Places like Goldsboro over to Fayetteville, likely dealing with potentially as much as 1/3 to 1/2 an inch of ice. Big ice storm there. Thankfully, we're going to avoid that there in our border counties. Into the heart of the PD we go. We'll likely see those temperatures here getting down around the freezing mark as we head into 4 to 5 o'clock. Some leftover moisture means some light freezing rain and freezing drizzle this evening and early overnight tonight. That'll give us a glaze to maybe 1/10 of an inch of ice in a couple of spots. And then as we take you into Horry County as well as Georgetown County, it's going to be after sunset, 8, 9, 10 o'clock when we start to see those temperatures here getting below freezing. And a lot of the moisture may be gone by that point, but any moisture that's left on the roads, your back deck may freeze up overnight tonight and give us kind of a slick go of it early tomorrow morning. So that's why we're going to be paying close attention to those temperatures.